Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone. How's it going?
Welcome to the Tavern Brawl live stream number 3.
Number
A
3.
little bit different this time.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. As you can tell, I
John
am in the same
is
room
in
as
the
James.
flesh with me.
Yes, I am. I am up in Oregon right now. We are doing a bunch of Tavern Brawl stuff. We're doing some casting, we're doing some set, planning and location visits and scouting and all that fun stuff. And so I'm braving the COVID, and I'm up in Oregon, and we're working on our script too. So
Yep. Yeah.
makes everything a lot easier in person.
Yes. Much easier. We're able to jive much easier than on Discord.
Yeah, this trip was long overdue. I just want to make sure everyone can hear us okay. We're on Instagram right now, Facebook, and Twitch. Yeah, I just want to make sure everyone can hear us okay. I know Instagram might be a little janky sounding, but bear with us. And I think our mic sound, you can hear us all right?
Yeah, no, I think we sound okay. Janara, hello, good to see you, John.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Yep, it's my mama.
How's it going? It's great to be here. Last time I was here, we were doing our Kickstarter, and we didn't know if we'd be funded, and it was stressful.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in
Very
a whole
stressful.
different world now.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Sounded clean, boys. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. I like to sound clean.
Eric, our producer here.
Our producer.
Sounding clean.
Clean and fresh.
We'll have to
Hello, Winswift. Nice to see you.
try and read out some of these comments for the people on Instagram. We are streaming on Instagram.
Yeah,
for
we will
people
read.
just
We
joining
will
us.
any questions or comments that pop up. We will read out loud, just because.
Yeah.
Austin says, "Sounds good. Sorry, we're streaming during the game." Austin texted me when we went live and said, "During the game." Seahawks, I assume that's his team.
I don't really follow.
I'm not a sportsman.
Not quite.
Good, that's true. And now you have a different set of stressors. Yes, very true. Before we were worried we were not going to get funded, and now we just have to worry about COVID, which I think is worse than worrying about not being funded.
Yes.
So, well, we got some fun things to talk about. We've got
we
a
got
little
a
bit
lot-
of. We don't have a fun activity. We said we might have an activity, but
It's been a crazy week. It's been an insane week.
Christopher says, "Saw your short film, The Wayfarer, real awesome." Thank you, Christopher. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, really.
We worked pretty hard on it.
about 2 years.
2 years of work on that bad boy,
Mhm.
and we're very proud of it. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Still got some people rolling in here.
Oh yeah,
give
no
it a
worries.
sec. Sorry, we're a little bit late. We are coming back from a
Scouting.
scouting location. That was one of the primary reasons I'm up here. For those just joining us, normally we do this. I'm from Louisiana. James is from Oregon. So normally we do this thing, as someone said, Brady Bunch style.
Yeah, got the different.
The different heads. So this is new for us. We're both together, up working together, makes things a lot easier. We kind of wanted to do this probably a month after our Kickstarter, but COVID happened, and so now I'm glad we're in a position where we're able to do this, and we've been able to get a ton done. So this has been awesome for us.
Yeah. Typically, every time John comes up here, there's like
All this stuff.
1,000 things we have to do. Oh, you have to film this thing in
2 days.
8 hours.
Mhm.
2 days, 1 day.
Yep.
So it's been real nice to just kind of hang out, and I mean, we still have stuff to do. We've been going through doing our casting call auditions, so we've been watching tons and tons of those, and doing our set location scouting. And Eric says John's from Louisiana. He doesn't sound like it.
Eric is also from Louisiana.
Eric does sound like he's more from Louisiana than John does. I will say that. How long are you here for this time, John?
I'm here till Tuesday. Yeah, I'm heading out Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Hopefully we
When
just move
Swift.
here, John. It'd be easier. That would be easier.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Maybe that's the end goal. We'll see where that takes us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be here till Tuesday. I've been here since Friday, right?
Yes, you flew in on Friday.
Yeah, I've been here since Friday, and I will be here till Tuesday. Only till Tuesday. So we're going to get as much done as we can.
Yeah. But still don't have a billion things to do like when
normally
John is
last
here.
few times I've been here,
Horribly stressful.
filming things. We've
Up for 16 hours.
Yeah.
Eric says he has only 5% more accent than you.
I don't know about that.
There's certain words that you say. I can't think of them right up.
Y'all.
Well, y'all, but I've been trying to say y'all more. No, what is that word you always say that always makes me go, oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, John's from Louisiana. I can't remember what that word is. It'll come to me one day.
Yep.
My water bottle?
Yep.
No.
So I can see.
No. Get lost.
Well, everyone just joining us. Still got a few more people coming in. We've got a lot of exciting stuff today. We've had some pretty big updates that we're excited to share with everybody. I know we have some people here from our casting call. That's awesome. I appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. Got a great turnout.
Being interested, and this is hopefully we can give you guys a little taste of what we're about. Who haven't had the chance to see us, and then for everyone else who's here that knows us, thanks for stopping by. This is a live stream number 3, first in-person live stream.
Eric says I could do an excellent executive producer John Shaw impression.
Yes, he can. Absolutely.
It's kind of cutting off right there. I'm gonna do a little hot fix real quick. There we go. Eric Napalm. Is it the word hush puppies? Is that the impression? Hush puppies. Leanne Johnson, congratulations on getting Funny Guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
A whirlwind, and we also have a question: when does casting end? We'll talk about that in just a sec. We have a whole section on casting where we'll address all the new casting stuff because we've got a lot to go over. That'll be in just a sec.
Wait, I thought this was John Sean.
I know.
Are you John Sean?
Not anymore.
I did call you one time Jonathan Shonathan.
Shawton.
Jonathan Shonathan.
Yeah.
Crawdad. Yeah. Say No. Oh, the word. Say crawdad.
I don't say that's.
You say
it's crawfish.
Crawfish. No, it's crawdad here in the.
It's not crawdad.
It's crawdad here, bro.
No, it's wrong. Everyone from Louisiana will tell you that that's wrong. That's where they're from.
Marbles. So excited about this. We are too. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, looks like we have everyone's about here.
Yeah. So let's.
We'll hop right in. For those who missed it, I'll say it again. I'm here. Normally we do these things apart. I'm here in Oregon for the week. We're working very hard, and we are working on our script that is amazing, and you guys are going to love it. And
not to toot our own
not to toot our own horn, but it is awesome.
It is awesome.
We've spent a lot of time,
very excited about
too much time on it, and we want to make sure that's perfect. And so it's a lot easier for us to go over things in person than it is over Discord. And also another thing we'll talk about is our set location, which we have solidified, and we'll get into that in a second. And so I'm here. We were scouting that today, touring it, measuring, doing all that kind of fun stuff. And I'm also here because we're doing some auditions, casting stuff, and I'm here just to see my good buddy James.
My good buddy.
James.
It's always nice to have John out here. And typically, every time John comes out here, I always go down there a month later.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll happen this time.
Yeah, nothing. Usually we're editing.
Editing things, and
we're doing like a big edit process, and I'm up there, we're filming, and then he comes down and we're editing. So thankfully not today, but it's going to be soon.
Yes, absolutely.
So you want to hop into our...
Let's do location. So we are
big of exciting news.
Yeah, so we have totally locked down our location for our tavern, the Wayfarer's Rest.
Everything.
Everything. So that includes the Wayfarer's Rest, our auxiliary tavern, which will be shown at the very beginning. All of our outdoor locations. We're set. We're done. Really incredible working with Amy.
If you're in the live chat, Amy, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Nice meeting you today.
Yeah, she's incredible. She's super great to work with, and she has given us her entire property to film on, which is incredible.
Yeah, we took a bunch of pictures today, which we'll throw up in just a sec.
Yeah.
But this property is amazing. It's right in Salem, Oregon, so it's very close to here. Beautiful property. It's got an old barn and just a lake and overlook. It's just exactly what we wanted, and we were so lucky that we found her and that we were able to work something out. And we have basically been able to figure out that we are going to film everything on this property.
Yeah,
It's got everything. We
It's
originally,
incredible.
we're thinking of doing some other stuff, and then once we sat down and thought about it, it was it was hard to pass up this place.
Yeah, absolutely. And Amy in the chat, she
guys
says, "You guys are awesome." No, you. Marvel said, "Don't throw up, please," because you said throw up the pictures.
Not yet.
We did not consume the pictures, and we will not regurgitate them, but we will put them up on screen.
Yeah, we did snap a few today. We took a bunch. We're not going to show you all the pictures because
No, there was a lot.
But
but we're really excited about it, so we wanted to show you some pictures.
Yeah, you want to throw those?
You want to do?
Yeah.
Transition. There we go.
Beautiful. I'll let you describe it, James.
Yeah, so this is going to be a little campsite that you will see. Little roadside camp. Some of you who've read the sides might know of this roadside camp. This is going to be a very large campsite that overlooks this beautiful lake. I mean, just gorgeous. Holy moly.
Holy moly, indeed.
Holy moly, indeed.
It's beautiful.
It's
And
gorgeous.
I've seen the pictures before, but just being there today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so there's going to be a very large camp with lots of medieval tents here. It's going to look awesome. Got next. This is the outside of the barn, which is going to be the tavern. Both the Wayfarer's Rest and the Strutting Cock. Let's get over there. There's me. That's a little lake. That's the lake. That's the big lake. Again, where the camp is going to be. This is the Wayfarer's Rest right here. We will see. We're going to get it all set. Yeah, medievalified. It's going to look incredible. It's going to be so awesome. And that's me petting some puppies.
Yeah, I had to throw that on there. She just had a litter of puppies.
Yeah, a litter of.
So cute.
Yes, it was a Pyrenees, and a bunch of little Pyrenees puppies.
And they are like
3 weeks old. Yeah, 3 weeks old. They are adorable.
Absolutely.
Adorable. So cute. There's 9 of them.
Yeah.
Litter of 9 puppies.
Just have their eyes open.
Yeah. Yeah, so cute. And there's me being angelic.
The upstairs of the barn is beautiful. It's so beautiful. Really great natural light and just the wood. It's such a cool look.
We've got a lot of fantastic location and puppies. Absolutely. I want to live there. Oh, your dad is giving me a look like he wants the puppies. Sorry, Pops. I'll have to convince Mother of that one.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. So yeah, we are incredibly fortunate. Holy moly. Did you see that? That was wild. It all came back.
Yeah, it is a fantastic location. So beautiful, and even just being there, it's like there's not a lot we have to do to make this look like a.
Jamie Harmon, I vote for the puppies to be featured on the show.
We'll see.
Absolutely.
We'll have our people talk to their people.
Yeah. See what we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just really excited. Hello, my wife. Yeah, I want that. My wife's bringing me Dutch Bros. Because she loves me.
Yeah, the puppies might be featured. We'll see. We'll have our people talk to their people. They might be 7 times bigger by then, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
They will not be puppies
They will
anymore.
not be puppies. They will be large beasts of burden. They'll be able to pull carts and
Yeah, it's a very great site.
hashtag sponsor stream, hashtag Dutch Bros. If Dutch Bros wants to give us some Dutch Bros money, call us.
Mountain Dew.
Or Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew sponsored the last one.
Yerba Mate, I think, sponsored
Yerba
one.
Mate sponsored one. So
Anyway, really, really incredibly fortunate to have this place and to be working with Amy Yeager. She is incredible. Her location, her property is incredible. And, I mean,
they've been very kind.
yeah, very kind and very willing to work with us, which is really great, especially during these
Crazy
strenuous times, to say the least.
Yeah, so we have everything solidified. We are booked. Everything's paid for. We are just excited to get going. John, what are you eating? Some pretzels. Just some
Pretzels.
pretzels.
Special pretzels.
That actually brings us into our next.
Pretzels.
No, I was saying. So we have everything booked. We've actually.
Crawdads.
We have actually, yes,
Eating crawdads.
we have actually COVID dependent solidified our filming dates.
Yes.
And for those who have been auditioning and casting, you probably have read this, but for those who have not, we have solidified our filming dates, and we are looking at filming in April of 2021. So as of now, we're hoping we're able to, but we are anticipating, spending March to kind of get everything set up and built and figure the way we want, do some blocking, and use that time to get everything ready. And then we're hoping to use April, obviously not the entire month, but April is just our window that we anticipate. Most of our filming will take place before it's too hot, not too cold.
Not too cold. It'll be a nice Oregon.
Beautiful spring.
Nice Oregon spring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So, and we are excited. So if everything goes according to plan, that is our ideal filming window, which is exciting for us because we haven't been able to.
A nice
really,
Oregon second winter.
Exactly. We haven't really been able to tell people when exactly we're filming. It's just kind of like, well, COVID is a thing, and we don't know if it's going to be legal. We don't know what guidelines are to follow. So
there'll be
obviously that could still change.
But we are, there's a lot of hoping.
Yes.
That if COVID's not gone or there's not a vaccine, that there's some sort of rapid testing that we've talked about.
Rapid testing or just
cheap rapid testing, because there is rapid testing, but it's.
Yeah.
I mean, what did I just see? Jurassic World is spending $5 million just on COVID testing.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, as long as there's a safe way for us to do it.
There will be a safe way.
Yeah.
Nearby.
Yeah.
Just shop at.
Yeah, as long as there's a safe way for us to do it, we're going to be happy.
Yeah.
But as of now, that's our filming date. So I think that's all we have to say on that matter. I think let's do this. Let's skip that one for now.
So we'll go to casting.
Yeah.
So some of you might be here and learned of us through our casting call. We're casting our 3 leads, and Raya says, "I'm literally so excited, I'm crying."
Us too.
Us too.
Excited and stressed. Yeah, you want
to? So we put out our casting call. We're casting our 3 leads that aren't cast. For those of you who are new, we do have a 4th lead. He is already cast. Great. Joshua Winter just popped in right before I was going to talk about him.
You just peaked.
Good. Yeah, sorry, everyone. Gosh, why am I so loud all of a sudden?
Getting excited.
I'm just getting too excited. Sorry.
Ramped up about.
He knew. Joshua Winter knew I was about to talk about him. First off, everyone in the chats, please give Joshua Winter, who plays Greywall, a big congratulations. He just had his son Nation.
Congrats, Josh.
Just last week. Congratulations, man.
Little baby Wayfarer.
The little baby Wayfarer. That's right.
Yeah, very exciting, and we're.
Talk about the devil enough, and he will show. True enough. Absolutely.
Yeah, Josh is our gray wall. For those who have seen the Wayfarer, Josh is the star of it, and we were very fortunate to be able to work with him. And he plays a very
very integral role in Tavern Brawl.
And the show at large. So, like James said, we have put out our casting call about a week or two ago for our 3 leads and our 3 secondary characters, and we have had an awesome response.
An incredible, overwhelming response, I would say.
Overwhelming response, yeah. It's been really, really touching. We've had some very, very nice things.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so we've had some excellent auditions, some just phenomenal people that, you know, we never thought we'd be able to work with such awesome people.
No way. We never would have thought.
It's been touching for James and I to be able to see the kind of, like, it's one thing to write a character, but then to, like, start, I know they haven't come to life, but to start to see the character come to life it's just really cool.
It's really, really special.
Even in the smallest way. And so that's, you know, we've had a really fun time casting and getting to talk to different people and seeing all the videos come in, you know, and for those who don't know anything about our casting and they're interested, you can go to our site, stormforgestudios.com/casting. We have all of our sides up. We have our 3 leads and our 3 secondary characters listed on there. And there's a whole form and everything. If you're interested, especially if you're in the Pacific Northwest area, you can submit an audition directly there.
Directly to us.
Or we're on a lot of the casting sites.
Yeah, Casting Call Portland, Backstage.
But yeah, we're casting our 6 people, and so if you were interested, you know, we were probably going to keep it open another 2 weeks. I know someone asked that earlier. Yeah. When will casting in? We'll probably
about another 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We don't have a super hard date on it, but we will put it out on our social medias when we do close it, and we will change our casting page to say closed for now.
And we will let everyone know.
And a word of advice I will say is, if you are remotely interested, absolutely audition.
Audition now.
And because this will be the first list of people that we go to cast our other other characters. We have lots of other characters we need to cast. It says these are the most important ones right now. And so if you see a role or if you are interested in being in this and you don't see a role that necessarily fits you,
just still audition anyway.
Absolutely still audition, because that is the first list we're going to.
Even if you're outside the age range, if you're inside the age range, and if you are just into it at all. And then also we do have a form that we'll talk about in a bit that for other people who are interested in helping out. And then, you know, moving forward with casting, we are going to start looking for extras, and, you know, if we have smaller secondary parts that are might have some speaking roles and some background roles, and we'll have a lot of extras, and it's just going to be a fun time for everybody on set.
Just your local ginger. Do you have people in mind already that really stuck out to you? We've had some really good auditions. We've had some really great ones.
Yeah. Obviously, we'll, you know.
Yeah, we're keeping it open because we want to make sure that everyone who wants to audition can audition, and so we're kind of keeping an open mind, and not choosing people super fast right away.
Yeah, we want to keep an open idea, but, you know, I think we've definitely had some really, really good
we've had some great auditions.
And, you know, even if we've had people who we didn't anticipate that this would be how our character would look or sound or feel, and it's like, hey, this might actually be exactly what we want.
Yeah, it's actually pretty incredible. I mean, we've probably had about 300 actual auditions, maybe a little more, and about 600 to 700 people who have expressed interest. And so we've watched, you know, 300 to 400 auditions, and don't remember where I was going with that.
It's been a lot,
but and just seeing these people read these lines that we wrote, it really gives us an idea of, like,
it gives us a lot to work with. We're working on the script as we speak.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we have the entire story plan, but in terms of, like, the subtleties of the character, it's really cool getting to see these actors.
And they bring and everyone brings something a little different. And so it's really cool to kind of hone in on those. And
absolutely.
Still cool with non-union people, absolutely.
Yeah,
we're doing union and non-union.
SAG and non-SAG actors, which is awesome. We've had an awesome turnout just because of that, because, you know, we're excited to be able to accept people from everywhere. We're even, we're obviously prioritizing Pacific Northwest people because that's easier.
Yeah.
But we're keeping it totally open.
Yeah, totally open mind.
Nationally, sure, even globally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the most auditioned for the part? We've had a lot of girls. We've had a lot of Aylas and a lot of Kiras. Probably mostly Kiras.
And I think it's just because of our age range.
Yeah.
For Oscar, we're looking for someone kind of in that late 20s to early 30s range. Whereas the Kira and Ayla roles, we were definitely keeping it open to like 18 plus.
Yeah, 18
to 20.
18 to 30 essentially.
So I think we're getting a lot of Kiras and Aylas interested because I think that is a bigger age range and a lot more people are interested in that. So.
Eric Napalm, how many episodes are you scripting for? We're scripting for one right now. We have barely enough money to make one.
Yeah, we're gonna hopefully make one good episode.
One very good episode, and
we're gonna sell it.
And the idea is that we sell it. The dream is that we sell it and get to continue to be the showrunners on it. That's the absolute dream. Would still be greatest if we could sell it, but they say, see you later.
Yeah.
And then.
But the idea is the people who we are casting, if we are able to
continue to work on it, they would get to continue on.
They will continue on to having
these roles,
multiple seasons and shows. And
yep.
So
absolutely,
it's exciting for actors and it's exciting for the crew. It's exciting for us, and it's like everybody wants this to succeed, and we're going to do everything we can because it's for those of us who've been with it from the beginning, it's a awesome idea, and I think we have built such a world that. We've had so many people, that just are interested in the world building part of it that it's there's so much to go on. So,
didn't you guys, Mr. Kishi, submit the Wayfarer to some festivals? We did.
We'll hear back on those.
We haven't heard. We've only heard back from one, which we did not make it into. But that one was a little bit of a weird one. But we'll hear back from two of them by the end of October, and then a couple in December, and then one in January and one in February. So we didn't put it into too many just because that wasn't the reason we made it, and it would just
for some
it was just fun and cool and a little bit of publicity.
Yeah.
So we're excited to hear back from those two at the end of October.
Yeah. See, anything else about casting? We'll do a big Q&A at the end.
If there's any, and of course, feel free to ask questions while we're talking about other stuff too.
Yeah. Like we said earlier, if you don't feel like any of these roles fit you, please still apply. We have a ton of roles. Like we've got a lot of roles, and we're prioritizing this 6 because we didn't want to be just inundated with auditions. We're also using our list of people who have auditioned to pick these next roles first. So, we are prioritizing those people, especially the people up in Pacific Northwest. So, for those of you watching, please apply now before
before it closes. Yeah, absolutely. Cool.
You want to move on?
We want to go. Or let's just hit on this one real quick. So Kickstarter rewards for our Kickstarter backers. We have everything except for the tankards.
Yes.
So we don't want to start sending stuff out before we're ready to send it all out.
Yeah.
Just because that's going to be very confusing. So, so that's all we're waiting on is
everything else.
We have everything else, dice cups, t-shirts, everything's here. We're just waiting to get those out. Or get the cups in, and then we'll start sending stuff out. Yeah. Should be by the end of the year at the very latest, I hope. So the tankards are coming from the Ukraine.
Yeah, that's what's taking so long.
That's what's taking so long, and so they're 3D printed wood filament, and he's got to prep them, and then he's got to ship them across the world. So we're just waiting on that.
Yeah.
Eric Napalm, if we were to suggest other actors apply, are there any types, roles, ages you are lacking a selection of? Not particularly. We're keeping a very open mind. We want we essentially want everyone to audition.
Anyone who's interested.
For anyone who's interested.
Even, I know all of our roles are over 18, but if you're interested, please just submit an audition anyway, and
Yeah.
we'll let you know. Literally anybody who's interested. It doesn't matter who you read for.
Yeah,
really.
and we had a question on our Instagram whether or not we were looking for a diverse cast, and I do want to say that yes, we are absolutely looking for a diverse cast.
Yes.
We think that with our brand new IP that we have, we can do whatever we want with it.
Mhm.
There's no books or comic books to go off of, so we want as much diversity in our show as possible. Unfortunately, the Pacific Northwest has a lot of white people. There's a lot of white people here. So if you know anyone who's a person of color, please urge them to audition. Because
Diversity is awesome.
we very, very, very much.
And who doesn't want to see a diverse fantasy world?
Absolutely. I'm tired of seeing all these white people. Give me some more color. Same question with regards to production roles. Yes, if you are, should I post the link now?
Yeah, we were gonna, that was our next order of business, which I guess we can get into before we do talk about music.
Yeah, that's all I needed to say about the Kickstarter award. Okay, let me find it. So if you are interested in, not necessarily in the casting, if
You're interested in helping out.
or you're just interested in helping out doing stuff for the production, we have a Google Sheet, which I will link. Because we are definitely going to need lots of people to help as much as possible. And we hope that even if, we've had 300 to 400 auditions, we're not going to be able to cast all these people, unfortunately. But we're hoping that, that these people will also be interested in helping out.
Yeah, and we'll do a couple other calls for crew as well, because we are going to have to hire some people. We're going to need some volunteers. We're going to need people to build stuff. We're going to need just lots of help. I mean, there's so many things that we need help with.
And we really struggled with doing everything ourselves last time.
Yeah.
I mean, me and John, we did everything for the Wayfarer. Yeah, I mean, I was doing... I built it. We were building the set. I was costuming, props, and directing and writing all, and it was
lighting and filming and
yeah. And John was working the camera. Yeah, it was
definitely too much load on us, and we don't want the action and the directing and the actual story to suffer because of it. So really, we're looking for as much help as we can. We're about to post this link.
If I can find it.
If we can find it, you might be able to search it.
I remember. Oh, it's right here.
But yeah, we will do an additional call for crew at a later date. In addition to this, we might post some specific things we need or some specific things. So if you're just tuning into us on Twitch or Instagram or something, you can follow us on Facebook, and we'll be posting as we get into production. Hey, we're looking for someone to do this. We're looking for this. And our Facebook, I think, is just Stormforge Studios, the same as our Instagram. So, yes, as much help as we can possibly get, we would appreciate. And that just makes our lives so much easier, because we're already going to be completely overloaded.
I don't know if that's a link you can click. Hold on.
I think so.
Shorten.
Yeah.
Let me do that. Shorten.
No, you can shorten it.
It's...
Yeah, that link works.
Yeah, it popped up. I guess I can throw it up on Twitch too.
Facebook and Twitch, yeah. For those on Instagram, just go look on our Facebook page.
Yes. Go check out our Facebook page. Do y'all want any gingers for parts? We are open to all.
Yeah, sure. We're not.
We're open
we like
to all.
gingers just as much as brunettes and blondes and black hairs.
Okay, that's it. So, if you are at all interested in helping out, please fill that out.
Literally anything. Just anything you think. Or you just want to come hang out.
Yeah. Guess you can come hang out, chill out.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything we have to say on that?
No, just I think we've said everything. Yeah, if you're interested, fill out that form.
Yeah. All right, let's get into some music.
Yeah, we do have some exciting
What? Music. Okay, so we have been incredibly fortunate to be working with a wonderful musician, Chanel McGuinness. She is located in Ireland, and she is wonderful.
Yeah, if you haven't heard of her, go check her out. She's got a cool YouTube channel, and she does a lot of stuff on Facebook too.
Yes, Chanel McGuinness.
Incredible musician.
So at the beginning of our show, we start off in our auxiliary tavern, and we needed a way to be able to get some lore information to the audience without doing the classic map of the fantasy world. And it's like, in the days of lore, you're the god of the fire and the god of storms.
A bunch of
they clashed, and it shows the map come up, and it's always like, okay, it's someone who's not like super into fantasy, like you like fantasy, but you're not like into it. They're watching it, and it's just totally like too much.
Way too much.
They start saying all these crazy names at you. They don't make any sense. In the days of yore, ye old times. Yes, exactly. And it's just very confusing. So we wanted an interesting way to get some information to the audience.
Some key information.
Yeah,
not a bunch.
Key information that they will need to better understand. Our story.
Yeah.
And so we thought of a song. We said, okay, let's make a song. So we open up in this tavern, and there's a bard, and the bard is playing a song. What kind of information can we get to the audience through this song? And so through that, we came up with this character. Her name is Wiseheart.
Mythical hero.
A hero, a heroic wayfarer from the Betrayal War. And if you've seen The Wayfarer, which I suggest you do.
If you haven't, go watch it.
The story Greywall tells is about the Betrayal War. So Wiseheart was this very famous, legendary wayfarer during the Betrayal War times, and she was super awesome. And she had this badass sword called Stormbringer.
That was made out of...
That is made out of steel and arctium. And so we were like, okay, we came up with this character. It's a really cool character. It's like a legendary character. It's like, when we talk about like American folklore, you could talk about Johnny Appleseed or Paul Bunyan.
Yeah.
And, everyone knows who that is. That's kind of who Wiseheart is. Everyone knows who Wiseheart is. They were this good and just wayfarer who
warrior.
Who drove the siphons back. And so we worked with Chanel McGuinness to create this really great tavern song entitled Wiseheart.
Yeah, and essentially this will be the first thing you hear in Tavern Brawl.
Yes.
This is going to be at the start of the episode, the first Tavern Brawl thing that you hear, and we actually just finished it up. In the actual episode, we are going to have someone else sing it, but we figured as a special treat we would share with you guys Chanel's version of the song. We have it pretty much finalized. It's a little rough, it hasn't been mixed, around the edges, but we were really, really happy with it. She did a fantastic job telling the story, getting the lines across. She's got a great voice, and we're really excited for this to be the first thing that everyone hears. And we might not even hear the whole song in Tavern Brawl, so I think eventually we'll have a music video for this song in some way that will probably come out before the episode.
Yeah.
As our Kickstarter, one of our rewards was, one of our stretch goals was that we were going to have a music video. So we figured this would fit the bill pretty well because this is a great song. And so for everyone here, we're going to get it set up to play on our stream, and then for Instagram people, I'll play it over the speakers so you're able to hear it. So yes, we will have a soundtrack eventually. It's going to be a great soundtrack. James and I are passionate about having the music.
We're very, very passionate about the music. And not to mention, not only has Chanel finished our Wiseheart song, but she is working on 2 other songs.
Mm-hmm.
This is not doubling as a drinking song.
That's still in the works.
Chanel is working on the drinking song right now, and she's also working on a love song. And we haven't heard the drinking song yet, but we did get a rough our
Yeah,
very
that was
first
great.
rough pass on the love song, and so we're very excited. We're getting 3 songs that we're super excited about, and hopefully by the time we have our next live stream, we'll be able to share those with you.
Yeah, and they're going to be very pivotal to our story, and music is important for James and I, and it's, you know, it's nice that as we're formulating our script and finishing things up, we have kind of this music playing in our head, because it's really able for us to frame the scenes exactly how we want it, because we know exactly what's going to be playing.
Absolutely.
So,
you ready?
Yeah, without further ado, give me a second. Get us set up, but you can...
I'm going to mute us.
Wise Heart, the name on everyone's tongue. She called lightning from above. A wayfarer cloaked in storm, with book and blade an oath was sworn, protecting those that come to harm. A beacon of light in the dark. Wind at her back, the path ahead, in search of a place to rest her head. Wise heart, good and true. Is there magic in you? The elven knights to the goblin horde talk of Stormbringer, her sword, dwarven forged, or so it's sung, steel entwined with arctium, thunder slash and zephyr strike, siphons felt its iron bite, with arcane blade in her hand, foes would never stand a chance. Wise heart, good and true. Is there magic in you? The wayfarers soon were gone. Wise heart faded to the dawn, but the magic blade was left behind for the bravest soul to find. Whispers echo to this day. Nobody has found the blade, but Stormbringer awaits the one to grasp its hilt and then become wise heart, good and true. Is there magic in you? Wise heart, good and true. Is there magic in you?
There you go.
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That is Wise Heart.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Really incredible work that Chanel did there.
Yeah.
Yeah, super great. Incredible.
Definitely check out her other stuff if you haven't. She's got a bunch of videos on YouTube where there's halflings in there. Yeah, that was actually a little animated bit from
the Wayfarer.
The Wayfarer. So if you recognize that little clip, we figured we'd throw up something so you didn't have to, stare at us.
Yeah,
but,
just like.
Yeah, we worked with her about a month ago on that song, and she just did such a great job. So we're excited to have a cool music video. We're gonna have some artwork done for Wise Heart, and I think we are really excited to be able to start off Tavern Brawl that way.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an incredible song. So most of those lyrics were written by me.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them were written by Chanel, and then of course she did the I keep getting a bunch of messages from my my dad saying Stormbringer's from it's a famous sword from the Moorcock books. I know. I know it is.
It's another Stormbringer.
It's another Stormbringer.
Mackenzie says, love the song, and y'all, you too, Mackenzie.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, everyone. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
If you want to hear more of Chanel, you can find her at Chanel McGinnis on Facebook.
Yeah.
And her
on
YouTube channel. And we will be showing more of her work that she does for us in the future.
Yeah, and we will, for those who want to hear that song again, we're going to have a music video on YouTube in maybe a month or so. And we'll publish that on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. So, and like we said, she's working on 2 other songs for us. So,
our drinking song, which my brother Brendan wrote the chorus melody for. So, a little bit of his work in there.
Yeah. I think that's it for music. Anything else for music?
Anything else for music?
I think really now we're just going to open it up for questions.
Yeah.
We went through a lot. I know we probably have some people that still have some questions and everything, so we can chill out for just a sec. And
yep. If anyone's got any questions, I can imagine Athena singing that, and I'm eeing over it. Just last part. Yeah. Athena's our niece.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she'll be singing about it.
Oh yeah, she'll be singing it every day.
Yeah. Any questions? What you got for us?
I think
I could bring the other music back up.
Yeah, just give us some ambiance. For those who weren't here in the beginning,
John is here.
I'm here.
John is here in the flesh, in case you did not know that.
I'm in Oregon.
This is not a hologram.
Your eyes do not deceive you. Trying to think if there was anything else we wanted to talk about. Been an exciting month. Been very busy.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've been busy with casting, watching everyone's auditions. We want to know everyone who's auditioned. We have watched
everybody's auditions.
We've watched everyone's auditions, and we will get back to everybody.
We will get back to every single person.
Yeah.
Hologram John is not quite hologram Tupac.
Not quite.
That is true.
That is true.
I'm going to tell a little high school story, speaking of Tupac.
Okay.
There was this dude in high school. I won't name him. But he told me that Tupac was alive and well, and that he was going by Black Lightning. And he was serious, and I couldn't believe the words that were going out of his mouth. So there you go. Black Lightning is Tupac, apparently. Shadow Smith shooting April 2021. Final production target?
Not the final target. I think that's our up-to-date target because we literally do not know what's going to happen in the next few months. Ideally, that is when we have planned with our location, and we have planned with casting and things. So that is the dates we are working with now because essentially we had to get to the point where we had to give a date. We couldn't just keep it up in limbo forever.
Yeah, especially for casting. It's like, and the reason we're casting kind of this far out is we would just want to be absolutely prepared. We want to be able to get these characters cast and get their costumes ready and really let them sit with the characters and be able to talk with them about the characters. That's really important because this is the only episode we for sure get to make.
Yeah, and we want to do it right.
And we want to do it right. We want to make sure it's
perfect.
We want to make sure it's good stuff. So that's why we're casting so far out. Just because we want to be prepared because we knew if we casted
a month before,
especially with the turnout that we have, I would be
swamped.
Horrified. Absolutely horrified.
Lucy asks, what's your favorite part of pre-production? I think we probably have different. I don't know. That's it's all been kind of a whirlwind, honestly.
Yeah.
I think James and I have really enjoyed the casting as much work as it is to listen to all these auditions and talk to all the emails and messages and it's spreadsheets and all that. As much as that is a lot of work, it's been really, really cool seeing our characters come to life. I think that's just been so awesome. And obviously like world building and writing the script has been fun too, but
yeah, I mean, you can world build all day, every day. I mean, that's what I do in my spare time. is I'm just making up worlds all the time.
Yeah.
I'm making maps, just being a creative person. But to see things start to come to life
Yeah.
is chill-inducing. It's very moving.
Especially for some of these really good auditions. The
Yeah.
people who it's just like, that is the character. And we never thought they would look like that or sound like that, but it's like, that is who, and it's been so fun getting to see everyone's different take on it. Like, we've literally heard some people read the lines in a way that were like, we did not consider.
We didn't think of
But,
that
like,
line
honestly,
like that way, but it was better than what we were thinking.
better than and people have ad-lib stuff that was like, we're gonna steal that because like we
because that's better
they said it better than
we could. And that's the collaborative joys about film, is that it's
it's a very collaborative
it's
process.
collaborative. Some people have different ideas and they can be better.
And like James and I have talked about, once we're gonna write these characters, and then when we show up to film with our cast, these characters are going to be entirely different.
Yeah.
And each actor is going to bring something different to the character, and even just the auditions have brought something different to the character, so it's been really cool. Billy says, where can we find the Wayfarer short?
You can head over to our YouTube channel, which is just Tavern Brawl.
Tavern
You look
Brawl?
up Tavern Brawl Wayfarer.
Actually, and it might be easier if you just go to our website. It's like front and center on our website. It's just stormforgestudios.com. In fact, if you click the link in our bio, that'll bring you to the casting page, and you can just click home, and you'll see the
Marbles is Marbles asks, have you considered a sponsorship from a local brewery? We have dreamt of it. Of making a Wayfarer beer. Well, that is something we actually have discussed.
Yeah, if any Oregon brewery, anyone knows anyone in an
if
Oregon
anyone's
brewery,
interested in sponsoring
we would love to
a
do
beer or something.
We have artwork, we have everything. We would love to do a Wayfarer
Absolutely, some sort of
brew or
Wayfarer
a
brew.
mead or like something cool.
Yeah, absolutely, would love to do that. So if you know a local brewer, send them our way.
Yeah. Any possibilities of a stream, of a brief script reading once folks are cast?
I think that's something we could probably do.
Yeah, James and I have talked about that, and I think once we get the casting done, I think we will have some actors, show up on our live stream and introduce themselves. And
I thought it'd be really fun if we take whoever we cast and we show their auditions, and we kind of we get to watch their audition videos, and we can have like a little round table, and then I think maybe we could do a very, very
Brief.
small table read.
That'd be fun.
That'd be really fun.
What sort of costuming are you hoping to have?
In a world where I have millions of dollars, I would we kind of want to go for this sort of fantasy medieval hybrid of almost the 17th century, 18th century, where it's sort of a mix between the two, where obviously it's fantasy, you look at it, but like it's further along than like medieval fantasy.
Yeah.
I mean, we have firearms in our world. There's sewers.
Yeah, there's some modern
there-
amenities. Not modern, but
No, but further along than, I mean,
medieval times.
shitting in a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some sort of plumbing in like big cities, like in Mulberry. Mulberry is a very up and coming town because Mulberry, which is where our tavern is, it's on the it's the last town you stop in before you go through the pass to the coast, and it's the first town you get to after coming from the coast, and that's about a 2-week journey through the pass. And so it's becoming very, very popular and up and coming. So sewers and cobblestone streets. And what does that mean?
I don't know.
Is that how long you're allowed to live stream for?
Yeah, I guess we'll restart it if it cuts off.
Okay.
Instagram might cut off here in a sec. We'll figure it out. Yeah, it's gonna be a very unique world, and James and I are excited about that.
Yeah, I think for this first episode though, because our budget is so limited, it's going to be a lot of what we can get. Luckily, we have lots of friends in the SCA, and my parents and John's girlfriend Mackenzie are all
excellent seamsters and seamstresses. Hey, what is the seamster?
I guess
what is the male version of
seamster? I don't know.
Tailor? I don't know.
No, not a tailor.
Tailor is like when you modify.
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone knows. Let us know.
Someone who sews. A sewing person. There we go. They are great sewing people.
Sewer.
And we'll be making the one thing we definitely will be making is the Order of Dawn military outfits. That is one thing we're making, and we're basing that off of the 17th century. I forget his name, but he was the king of Sweden, and he got blasted in the face.
Yeah.
He got blasted in the face with a gun on his wall during some battle or war, and his uniform he was wearing was perfectly preserved.
Wow.
Which is crazy. And so we're kind of basing it off that. Sewers are the most exciting. That's weird.
Let me restart Instagram.
We're going to restart Instagram here. Oh, share it, yeah. How long would the episode roughly be? We're hoping for about 45 minutes to an hour. That's what we're aiming for. Sewists, or unfortunately, sower, has become popular. I thought we were still talking about sewers, so that was a little confusing.
Back on Instagram.
And we're back on Instagram.
Didn't know there's a time limit on there. That's dumb.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. So it's probably an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just over an hour here.
Yeah,
so
that's interesting. Welcome back, Instagram. Sorry, our stuff cut out.
Lo siento. Yeah, I thought we were still talking about sewers when... Was the King Charles the 12th of Sweden? Could be. Let me take a look.
And then did you answer how long would our episode be?
Yeah, about 45 minutes to
45 to an hour. Our question for Instagram was how long is our episode going to be? Probably 45 minutes to an hour. Really, once we're done, finalize the script, we'll have a better idea. Sorry for all the Instagram people who are coming back.
Yeah,
Instagram
sorry.
Live does a 1 hour
Didn't know that.
cutoff, which we just found out, and we just restarted it.
Here, I'll share this with everyone. This is what our Order of Dawn military outfits are. What we're going for. You are correct, Marbles. It was Charles the 12th.
Nice.
Yeah, the story of him is he was walking along the edge of like his castle wall, and looked over the edge, and someone shot him. Probably not knowing that they had just shot the King of Sweden. And like blew a hole in his head. I don't know what this is, but it looks funny. Anyway, okay, yeah. So that's what we're going for. Yeah, we wanted the. That's a great uniform, and yeah, it's just a great uniform. We love it, and it's definitely got that kind of 17th century feel that we're going for.
Also, if anyone has any lore questions for us, I know we briefly touched on the lore last time. We didn't really talk as much about the lore this time, but if anyone has any lore questions for us about Wayfarers or anything, we're happy to talk about it now.
Mm-hmm.
Or, if you just want to wait and be surprised and excited right when you watch it for the first time, that's fine too. We won't judge you.
No, not at all.
And just or any other questions about production, I know might have some people from the casting call in here still. I think we answered it earlier, but we are going to keep casting up in another 2 weeks or so.
Another 2 weeks.
We will let everybody know. We're going to email people who didn't make it and people who did. So, we'll have a couple rounds of auditions, which is generally how it's done, and go from there. But we will let everybody know because, there's nothing worse than...
Yep, everyone will know whether either way. So I want to make sure that we don't leave anybody hanging, because I've been an actor for a long time, and it's one thing I really hate is just never knowing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't even necessarily need like why, because we won't give reasons why, because that would be mean, I think. Yeah. But just knowing, for sure, just some finality there.
Exactly. Well, last chance for questions, everybody. If not, we'll
last chance, or we're peacing out.
We'll wrap it up and get back to working on the script.
Takes a lot of work to contact everyone, so I appreciate that you'll be notifying all the auditioners.
Yeah.
We just feel really, we kind of, I don't know what's the best way to say it. We don't really like necessarily how the big leagues do it. It doesn't feel very personal, and we're such a small company, and we want to make great ties with everybody.
Yeah, we don't want to piss anyone off or hurt any feelings.
Absolutely not. And there's nicer ways to go about things, and so that's why we're
better way to do business.
Yep, that's why we're open. That's why we have these live streams, so you can see our process.
Transparent.
Yeah, because so here's an example. Before we filmed the Wayfarer, I had looked up for days, how do I build a set? How do I build a set? And it was just like, oh, well, you build flats. Okay, well, I know I have to build flats, but is there any tips and tricks or anything? And it's all this stuff is like secret. No one ever talks about the casting or the pre-production stuff. And I always just thought that was some BS. And so that's why we're open and we're talking about. And
I think eventually the idea is that, we're kind of documenting our behind the scenes process as much as we can. I mean, obviously we don't have the time right now to be putting out as much as we'd like.
Yeah.
But I think the idea is that we are going to have some behind the scenes videos. We're going to have videos how we're doing stuff, for other people to follow in our steps, because when we were starting all this, we just had no clue what to do, and having some kind of, there's some people out there maybe a couple years ago they're doing something similar, but there's just nothing. There's nothing for people trying to do small budget fantasy, because everyone, it just seems so daunting, and there's a way to do it well.
And it is daunting, and it's probably the hardest thing we chose was to do low budget fantasy.
Yeah.
But we just both are, we're really passionate about fantasy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Will you be calling and asking them to read for people they didn't initially read for? Yes. We have a system. So if we liked the read but not for the character, we will be letting those people know that we would like them to read for a different character.
Yeah, because we have, like we said earlier, we have a ton of characters, and we're using these as our primary list of people for secondary characters.
Yep.
Which we do have a lot of, and they are going to, follow us through the entire show as long as it goes. So, even though they are more secondary characters, they're not any less important.
Yes.
We're just doing these. We just picked these 6 because they are the most central to the pilot.
Yeah, absolutely, the central characters to the pilot.
But there are other characters that will become bigger
later on. Yeah, and they can only
exactly.
we can't spend too much time on everybody in the first episode, otherwise it's very confusing. So.
Yeah, and it's also asked again how long you're here for, John.
John's here till Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I'll be flying him personally in
James
my car.
will be in our private jet, the Stormforge Studio company jet.
That's what we spend our Kickstarter money
That's
on.
That's all of our kick. That'd be about a
yeah. Definitely not enough for a private jet. Maybe one day. Are you guys gonna have a making of Tavern Brawl segment? Absolutely. Like I said, we want this as well documented as possible, because people don't typically do that. And I mean, that's fair. When we were doing the Wayfarer, oh my gosh, we were so busy. It was absolutely the last thing on our mind was, hey, make sure we're documenting everything.
We still got a lot documented.
We did, but not as much as we wanted to, and so we really want to nail it down to Tavern Brawl. And also bloopers. I think we will begin. We had seen so much of the Wayfarer. I mean, we watched it for 2 years.
2 years straight.
2 years straight. I think we're finally ready to go back and look through the clips and
do some bloopers.
Because that is something we want to do. And we will absolutely do bloopers.
Might not be soon, but it will happen.
It will happen, yeah.
Any other questions we missed? I don't think
so.
But yeah, we want to maintain as open the process, and we're going to hopefully, not that we're doing anything crazy special, but hopefully we can pave the way for some other people who are interested in doing this. And
it's also just really interesting to see
how it's done.
Especially for us who have to really find creative ways to do things. Because money.
Yep.
Avengers doesn't have to be creative. They can do whatever they want. We do.
Absolutely, but that's also there's some beauty in that.
No, absolutely.
Like,
it's a different kind of beauty.
Having to make small, decisions and work outside of the box definitely leads to some very creative decisions. You know, like for the Wayfarer, you know, we had to make some very creative decisions that ended up working very well. So.
And some stuff. Geez, thanks. I can't wait for the bloopers. Yeah, because you'll have here a whole section. When Swift played Thude, the Tavern Keep, and the Wayfarer, and there was a line that got cut because it was funny.
It was funny.
Because it was funny, and we couldn't keep it in. So he'll have his own section.
We'll have it'll be featured. Yeah, if anyone has any more questions for us, speak now or forever hold your peace. Because next time, I probably will not be up here.
Nope.
We're doing a Brady Bunch style. This is great.
Great.
It's going to be great.
It is going to be great. That sounds ominous.
Yeah.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
You will never see us again. This is our last. No. I hope not.
I certainly hope not. All right, well, I think Nikki, my wife, so proud of you both. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Love you. I guess we're going to peace on out then.
Yeah, again, we will post the link again to the form at the end of the stream, but for those on Instagram, we do have a link for anyone who's interested in helping out. We'll also do another, as we get closer, call for extras, call for crew, all that stuff. So, shoot us a like on Facebook. You can see all of our updates, and as we get more into production, we'll be posting pictures. And, there hasn't been a lot for us to post because
it's all been pre-production.
Sitting in a room and talking.
And writing.
For 90% of everything. So this is like the first, this is the beginning of it. So it's going to start getting really exciting, and we're really happy to be able to share with. And
yeah, absolutely. And we will continue to share.
Yeah. So
thanks for giving us a glimpse into your world. Not a problem, Lucy.
Yeah.
Anytime. That's how we do. Okay, we're going to play the Tavern Brawl theme, Adventures Respite, out. Not for Instagram. Instagram's just, sorry.
Not for Instagram, sorry.
Maybe one day if they decide to make a way to stream.
You can hear it on our YouTube channel for those on Instagram.
Tavern Brawl, Adventures Respite.
All right, thanks for stopping
everyone.
by, everybody.
Let's get played on out. Goodbye.